Hello, my little bees. I hope everybody is doing amazing. It is Saturday for me. I do not have a message for the day because I wasn't called to do one because I'm having a late start and because the guides want to talk about something different today. Even different oracles have wanted to come. Usually, I mean, whatever oracle you take, you know, the message I need to come will come. If you we were talking with my daughter last night. Oh, I have something under here. She tried 2 different tarot decks to do something and the same cards jumped out. So whatever you use, the message that needs to come will come. That's just to confirm that. So today, I was actually not planning on doing anything. And I was looking at my screenshots of the spreads that I like, that I've taken, that I've, saved for whatever occasion, for whenever they want to be used. And the what do I need to know spread is the one that jumped at me. I really like this spread. It's a 5-card spread, and it tends to just tell you really what it is that you need to know. So that's what we're going to do today. Again, I hope everybody is doing amazing. This is a weekend, so if you're watching this weekend, good for you. Enjoy. S'il vous plaît. No anges, no guide. And if you follow this message, at any other time, then there is something you need to hear, period. There is no coincidence. Oh, merci. We have Sanat Kumara. Light activation. It's funny, before I even read it, by the way, I apologize for the background noises. It is a weekend, so it is busy out there. I live in a building, and there is life out there. So even before I read this, I saw there is like brightness, there is light, there is, to me, receiving light and giving light with this artwork. There is, it says light activation. That's exactly what it is. There is readiness to receive or to teach. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Okay, and I feel like the artwork is really speaking exactly that. So nice weekend. We are back with the unusual names for me. I'm Sanat Kumara and Kutumi. There is some, well, looks like Arabic writing here. Cloak of wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. I like that. I want to get some information about these 2 characters because I'm not familiar with them. Sanat, just because it's Saturday, we have time. Move forward if you're not interested. Sanat Kumara, which means eternal use, is an advanced cosmic light being who is dedicated to helping the earth rise up towards the light. He is, as far as I'm concerned, so that would be Calgary, the leader of the Keepers of the Light. Okay. He has been acknowledged as a god in Hinduism. Okay. And in the Mahabharata story, which has come down from the heaven, bearing God's divine plan. So I was just talking about there is no coincidence. This is what this card is making me, this message is making me feel here. Everything that's happening happens for a reason, and you will find what the reason is. Maybe sooner than later. In more recent times, he has been acknowledged as coming from Venus and bringing through unconditional love. He has eyes that are made of the cosmos. Look at this. I love the drawing, is really fascinating. The eyes are made of the cosmos with the ability to penetrate the soul and activate its brightest light yet. He can seem otherworldly because his looks are beyond human. He is a being of light, shining with the purest intentions. He is a twin flame of the Lady Venus. Together they activate the heart and light of those who welcome, they help, so they can shine brighter than ever. So it feels like this weekend there is some divine help, there is some divine messages, there is you maybe seeing yourself for the light that you are, for the light that you can be for someone. Oh, look at this, the extended message. You are here to light up the world. You may feel that you are being pushed or that there is a lot going on at once. And this is because your energy is magnetic to others and they want it in their life. Take the time to listen to your inner voice. Remember the cosmic light of heaven and draw it to you. That is all you need to do to inspire the world. Just listen, feel, and share what you're feeling. And I want to read about Kusumi because I'm not familiar with him either. There is something very Jesus-like about this picture as well. Let's see what Kyle Gray has to share about Kusumi with a cloak of wisdom. There is also a snake going around, and it's like I'm thinking of like the Ouroboros, but I'm also thinking of the oh, and look at that, the connections too in front of his cloak. So we are back to how there is no coincidence, how there is a reason behind everything, and how there is a continuity in the change, like the Wheel of Fortune type thing. But I'm saying continuity of the change too, in the change, because it's a snake. You know how the snake changed its skin, every so often. I don't know much about snakes. Okay, and then it was saying you already know the answer you seek. Kusumi, pronounced Kutumi actually, Kuthumi, is an ascended master who appears as a well-dressed Indian man with a golden aura. His teachings were brought to the world by Madame Blavatsky in the 19th century. Madame Blavatsky came out during Christmas season when I was using the Saint and Ascended or Mystics, the Saint and Mystic deck that I wish I'd been able to use a little bit more, but I felt like the season has passed. I cannot wait to be able to use it again. Maybe I will use it, I don't know, during Lent or something. So, like it says, Madame Blavatsky was doing her teaching and learning during the 19th century. There are many different theories as to his true identity. Many believe he was a wandering man known as a rishi in India, dedicated to walking the path of spirit with very few material possessions. I was talking about something very Jesus-like here. Others believe him to have been a well-educated Sikh spiritual leader, Sikh, who was given a pseudonym to protect his true identity. I believe that he lived a high life, but through spiritual practice was able to let go of his need for material possessions. The I believe is again Kyle Gray. He's a person who created the Keepers of the Light Oracle. Now he helps light workers go beyond the limits set by others and cultivate a personal connection to God. The extended message of this card is that the knowledge is learned, wisdom is remembered. It's funny because I'm called to use the wisdom of the Oracle after that. Like Kutumi, you have been on a wandering path, trying to find answers through study and the insights of others. But now you are uncovering the truth of your own soul, which is what I was saying with Sanat Kumara just before. So the message is doubly powerful today. Your soul is leading the way and you are being encouraged to follow. The fog is clearing. The light has come and is shining on you. Your soul is saying, yes, it's your cheerleader. Follow it and trust the endless wisdom within you. Go, go, go. We will not, when I say we, I mean our guides, our angels, the other people doing this kind of research and work with the card, or communicating with the divine, or trusting your intuition, like you will not hear enough and not remind yourself enough to follow your intuition. Your intuition will never be wrong if you know to listen to it, because we all make the mistake to tend to just not want to listen to it because it's not convenient, because this is not what we want to hear. But when you start listening to it, your life is a lot easier, a lot happier, a lot clearer. The doubt, the fog in the brain that Kutumi Scott was just talking about, just all that goes away. Okay, what message, what extended message here, put it like a clear message in a bottle or something, is for us today, s'il vous plaît, nos anges nous guident. I'm always fighting with this oracle, like the card that just, someone that before buying this deck, or when I just bought it, I was doing some research on it. I had done the work to cut the white, outline, and I feel like I would have a much easier time, but I don't have that kind of patience or time. Number 33, strong Christic energy today. Chaos and conflict. So you still, to me, there is a zebra and a giraffe. It's like right now, even with the lighting here, we don't know exactly if it is sunset or sunrise. If there is even maybe a storm coming, if we're having a fire. It's like we can see the body of a zebra, but with the marks of a giraffe. Like, we don't know who we are. This is the emotions that possibly you've been going through, but I feel like, okay, it is acknowledged that this is, you're in the fog right now. You don't know who you are. You don't know who you want to be. Just trust that light, trust that intuition, trust your divine self. We are all children, whether you want to say children of the earth, children of God, children of something. We are all, in a way, we are all one. We are all connected, and that could be why there is such tension and such I'm going into something I don't really want to go, but into because all the wars and hates and love and stuff, at the end of the day we all want the same thing. So it's mind-boggling to me, everything that happens in the world, and maybe even just with our neighbors, because everybody just wants peace and go home and be able to do what they want to do, be able to be with your family and love and eat, and that's what we're made for. So this is all that we want to do. And the people who go for power like that is probably because they suffered one way or another, and they don't ever want to suffer again, and so they just go way overboard. Now we're going into narcissism and avoidance and other things that I don't make my mission to talk about. Okay, let's see, s'il vous plaît. No song. Oh, here we are. Knight of Cups. This Knight of Cups is interesting because he is, see how he has that glass light, or the glass, whatever that's called. I think it's just called the glass, to see far from his chair, like without moving. The King of Cups has control of his emotions, but he's still an emotional man. He's still a man full of love. And this one from these decks looks like he doesn't want to even wet his foot with what he should be saying. He doesn't want to be saying much. That's the way that I feel. He feels like the procrastinator that's waiting for things to happen. Okay. S'il vous plaît, nos anges, I need some guidance and precise messages, clear messages on what do our little bees need to know. What do I have? What does the hive need to know, s'il vous plaît? Look at that. There is something about the light, the guiding, and we have the magician here reminding you that you have everything in your hand. You have all the elements to create what it is that you want to create. So enough with the fear. I know this is hard, but you let the fear take over when you have all the elements of all the, you know, I like to compare the magician to a baker that is able to make the perfect cake with the elements he has in front of him. The magician uses what the earth gives to him to create. Okay, let's get on with this. Okay, so we are going to do the what do we need to know reading. You know, I didn't write, I apologize to whoever created that spread, because I've used it even on personal reading for friends and family, and I find it like always on spot. It's amazing. I mean, and that's what I've been told too. It's always been on spot. It's quite something. Oops, I'm crowded on my table. Okay, so what do our little bees need to know? S'il vous plaît, nos anges, nos guides. What is showing up in your present reality? Ace of Swords. There is a lot of new things in your present reality. You have like a bunch of birds, but it's like you finding yourself. Okay, so the sword is related to the mental. It's relating to the thoughts. But the ace is the new opportunity. So are you giving yourself the opportunity to thinking something new? Are you giving yourself the opportunity to speak something new? There is something about the truth. There is something, there is revelation. There is a new start. And with this one, there is like, I think I've said it before. And so I know this card came out before in the previous reading. And I'm saying that like probably months ago. Because I haven't used the Everyday Witch Tarot in some time. By the power of Crystal, I forgot it again. It was in the cartoon E-Man, like, you know, when he goes to call on his like super duper power to get to the mission and save whatever situation he's got to save. Now you can guess my age based on what I just talked about. But that's the way that I feel. Like all of a sudden, you finding, or you just found, or you're about to find this inner power that you have. And what I feel with what Sanak, Kumati, and Kutumi, those energy just told us about, that you are finally seeing, whether it's it's got to be with some recent experience or stuff that it's experience. It's whatever you're feeling, whatever you're going through. You're finally seeing who you are and what you're capable of, and how to call on this power that you have within you. It's quite powerful. This new thing, and there is excitement in that. There could be some fear too, because you're dealing with something new, like, you know, like she's holding her hat and she's like, oh my god, like look at, you know, like looking with awe at everything that's going on, and like possibly like, oh my god, I had no idea I had this in me, you know. And you have all these birds telling me that you have all these ideas and feelings and words and creative stuff that's coming at you, and you have all that at once. It's overwhelming, but it's in you, and that's super exciting. So congratulations, good for you, and show no fear. I mean, look at that. She's like a warrior, really. It's like you have the female drawing, and I'm picturing He-Man. You know, like strong He-Man. That's such a fun name. Okay. Now, what's stuck in your past influencing your present, s'il vous plaît? Okay, what's stuck in their past that's influencing their present, s'il vous plaît? Oh, anxiety. Okay, so I cannot help but thinking of one of the first little bees of the channel, my sweet little daughter, with the Nine of Swords. That's the card that just came out in a reading that she recently did, and that just shows what's influencing your past. And my sweet bees in general, traumatic past experience are always going to influence your present. It's no surprise. Some of you may have had, like, bad night, anxiety, pain, loneliness. But look at what's coming over here, the sun. You need to learn to see that every day is a new day and every day is a new chance. And I feel like you are. So you are being overwhelmed by that fear. It's normal. I want to say with the energy that you were given by those two Indian keepers of the light, or masters, or ascended masters, to trust your intuition, trust the divine, trust yourself, trust your divine self. You are going towards. So the Nine of Swords is synonym of sleepless nights. That's why, you see the sun in the morning. Keep it in the past. That's where it belongs. Okay. Now that's everybody's personal battles. We can't tell you it's easy, it's hard, or whatever. It's an exercise. But the more you trust in yourself, the more you trust in the universe, the more you are in gratitude, the more you'll be able to step away from this anxiety. How is our little bit subconscious affecting their actions, s'il vous plaît? No guide, how is their subconscious affecting their action? So the Page of Cups, I'm trying to see if there is a fish here. The Page of Cups usually has a fish coming out of the cups, and it's like they have a gift for you. The Page of Cups is immature with their emotion. They are learning. Again, this is somebody who is debordant of love, so there is that. And since there is no fish, even though there is a water stream, I feel like, because the page is usually a messenger, and in this case somebody who's giving a gift, it feels like your gift, your subconscious, is affecting your action in a way that you are in the middle of creating something. You are an artist, you are a creator, you have maybe this, since this is like right under the new, like the clear ID, but using all the energy you have inside you, I feel like you may have felt stuck with your creativity because of this anxiety of the lack of seeing this wonder that you are, this wonderful creative being, the power you have with your creation as well. You may have been put down for different things. I mean, like, look at all the stuff everywhere. Like this little page has been working for a long time at his creation. But all of a sudden, like, even the way he's holding the cup, it makes me think of this one too, because the cup is like up. It's like, finally, I got it. So your subconscious is also like, hello, you're right on it. Just there's a lot of mental things going on, but I'm not so much thinking like how your subconscious is affecting your actions. Is more like you find it's finally allowing you, or you are finally allowing your subconscious, your creative bug, to come to express itself. So this is what's happening now. Like you have this aha moments, and you have the result from that, and you're calling in the right thing. I hope that makes sense, because this is truly fantastic what's happening right now. And since this is a what you need to know spread, you need to know that you are coming out with amazing stuff. So again, congratulations, because this is powerful, amazing. This is full of light. What you have to share to the world is full of light. I cannot wait to see if you can share with me. Please do, because this is awesome stuff. How are your current actions influencing your future? I hope this is going to be a positive card, because I can only see exciting stuff. So how are our little bees' current actions influencing their future, s'il vous plaît? Nos guides d'amour. Again with the page. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Three of Swords. Okay, so what's interesting with this Three of Swords here is talking about healing, and I always think of this one as moving away. See, there is, in a deck where there is people, I mean, if I was to look at every card, I cannot think of any card that doesn't have a character on it. Like, I think there is a character. I'm going really quickly through the 78 card. There is a character on every card. I'm making sure, but I see someone on every card. Bada boom, bada boom. Let's see if there is another one that doesn't have one. Tower. Yes. Okay. Well, even the moon has the witch on the top. And okay, so this Three of Swords here is the only one that doesn't have a person on it. Not even, we have a bird that is coming in. So there is acknowledgement of the pain, but there is a book, there is the bed open, and it's funny because we had, the Nine of Swords with she sitting on the bed. It feels like that's it. Like she got up and she worked on her suffering, and she left it behind. That's it. It's like, you cried, and then you're like, okay, that's it. I have to move on. And I feel like this is that aha moment right there with you finding, like, you've been hurt, you've been devastated, you've been heartbroken. It took a moment, but that's it. You moved on. You left that behind, and you're going towards something else. So there is that notion here with this Three of Swords, and we have this Page of Pentacles, which again. We are with the energy of the page, so we are in some energy that's immature. So immature, I'm saying by that, like, young. Maybe you just starting this healing, because you could be, you could be 18 and you could be 16. This story, in the sense that the growing, the illumination of the situation is immature, is new. Maybe some of you are just finally seeing that light, or discovering what they're capable. Well, this is what it is always with the Ace. This is like the new beginning. So a lot of you are just discovering what they're capable of. A lot of you are discovering the new spirituality. A lot of you are discovering a new path. A lot of you are starting maybe a new career. So. But everything that you are going through at this very moment are leading you to a choice. there is a choice you have to make. And we were talking about following your intuition at the beginning. You can follow your intuition, or some of you, if you still have doubt, you can do like he's doing. He's at the crossroad. He's leaving the two options that are not working for him. There is a tower and there is a village, and none of these are the answers that he's seeking. So he stops right there at the thing, and he's going to throw the coin. And there is a map at his feet. So you could throw the coin and be like, okay, there is this and that. Please, universe, show me what it is. Head will be that. Tail will be that. Sometimes just there is something fun and exciting about letting the universe tell you when you're stuck. This is a way to see what's next behind. Or let's say you want to go somewhere, you know, you could, it's just kind of like using the pendulum too, using the universe, kind of like what I did the other day on Thursday morning when I went to work, and we had Lord Ganesha coming out, and I was talking about the long green, no obstacles. And when I got out in the car, when I got out and I was just starting the car, and I said, okay, Lord Ganesha, show me. And sure enough, sure enough, it wasn't going to be sure. It was, to me, it was funny. And that made me smile, the whole way that I had a long green. So it was like tempting the universe in a way, not tempting, but like testing. Like, okay, show me what you're made of. Show me what this is about. And you let it happen, and you're amazed by what you see. So I feel like the answer to the question how your current actions are influencing your future is more like see how your future will be by testing the universe. See what the answers, see how the universe will answer you. There is a lot of fun in doing that. You know what? I'm glad I didn't make a mess with this, because we still have to pick a message from the universe. What extra message could we get, s'il vous plaît, on this reading? Nos anges, nos guides. Oh, wow! We have the Queen of Swords. Lots of swords here. I have a particular liking for this queen. She doesn't mess around. She is, in a way, unforgiving. Some Queen of Swords, in some decks, she beheaded her husband. Let's see if I can find it. Since I have the time, I want to show you what I'm talking about with the Klimt Towers that I have yet to use on the channel, I believe. Oops. Let me move that back here. Let's see if I can find her quickly, because this is how fierce, and like you don't mess with the Queen of... that's really why I haven't used it, because the deck is, it's a mini deck, so it's very small. Let's see if I can find her. Oh, I did mix it. Let's see if... it's a 5 of Cups. Interesting. This deck is beautiful. Oh, here she... No. Oh, this Justice. Justice here has the head too. I thought it was a Queen of Swords. Let me see. Sword, 7 of Swords. Cup. I apologize. I'm wasting a lot of time. I'm wasting. You're welcome to just fast forward. Do you and I'll do me. 4 sword, the rest. King of Sword. Wand. I wanted to share because I like to share what I have in mind. There's a lot of, well, this is claimed, so obviously. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess I am, you know, I guess, oh, this is my favorite. Look at that. The kiss. Oops, and you represent the lovers. That was a little aparté. I'm going to have to use it for love reading one of these days. I don't do love readings too much. Sorry, little bees. There is so many love readings on the internet that I'm like, boring. Okay, so the Queen of Swords here. I confused her with, I believe it's Justice. She's just straight and proud and holding her sword. She's not sitting on her throne on this one. Okay, so to go back to the Queen of Swords, she's straightforward, she has clear ideas, she's brilliant, she's intelligent, she's focused, she could be a supervisor at work, she could have her own company, she could even be writing the law. That's why I confused her with a Justice, maybe, because Justice has the sword, and usually she's even blinded. Because she follows a lot to the letter. She's intransigent. I'm not sure that's an English word. She doesn't forgive easily. And again, she's straightforward. She has all this knowledge. So the message from the universe, my sweet little bees, since we were talking about the choices you have to make, these new things, there is a lot of sword here. Is it that you have this person in your life that is going to help guiding you? Is it the energy that you have to follow? That's unclear to me. What's clear to me is the straight arrow-like behavior that may be called upon to move forward. Let's see, maybe with the oracle we'll have something clearer about this, because I'm going to get, of course, she's cool. It's like you know, it's like where you start and where you end, you know. Because we are like, this is almost the end, because you know the suite starts with the ace and ends with the king, and we are almost there. So like this energy you have what's showing in your present right now with the Ace of Sword is guiding you towards this energy of the Queen of Sword, which is like an impeccable energy, powerful, when you have that confidence within yourself. So I want to reiterate then to trust the universe and like have the universe help you make that choice. Like test it. And congratulations on that healing. That's quite powerful. Let's see, s'il vous plaît. Nos petits anges d'amour. Let me remove. That's interesting, that claim 20. I'm going to have to leave it out. See if it wants to be used in the coming days. S'il vous plaît. Nos anges, nos guides. Okay, I'm just going to... Look at how we have Kumara, Kutumi, and Kulning. I have no idea what that means. But another K that comes out. I am here, present, ready to answer the call. Hear my beating roar, coming back home to me. This is what I just read. Make me feel the energy of this card there too. So what do we have? We have a sheep, a big black sheep with a star on its head, Look at how we have the village in the background and the mountain. That kind of makes me feel of this one here too, with the two options back there. Let's see what calling is, because I would like for you guys to see the card a little closer. Here. Well, I'm going to try and read because, okay, we have the number 30. We have winter besom at the bottom, with somebody going home. Sweep away ill intent while creating boundaries, weaved with protection. Look at all the protections around her door. A witch respects passages of safety. I feel like you have that protection. You may need to call on, but you have it. What is that? K, like I have like 3 Ks, K, Lord Jesus, I cannot be obviously that, but this is, I would like to know the meaning of the K. You know, it's possible that some of you has this letter in your name, or in the name of someone that you think of. The key words are coming back home to the self, and we had at the bottom of the deck that witch going back to her home. Answering the call, taking the action, just like with the Ace of Swords. You have pulled this card today. Yeah, so you can look at it closer. As confirmation, you are on the right path. Nice. What you have asked about is right for where you are at this time in your life. And you can expect your situation to work out in a way that feels comfortable and natural for you. There is a feeling of coming home to where you belong when receiving this card, even if things are still a little rocky. Know that this will soon be over and you are already moving towards bliss. This card serves as the yes card, very nice, in this deck, and also validates any idea, project, or relationship you are interested in moving forward with. So that's exciting. Answers a call that is ringing in your soul. That's been told since the beginning too. Answering that call, because the excitement and joy you feel is your higher self telling you this is what you are here on earth to do or become. In some readings, this card indicates the need to spend more time at home or with family to heal any outstanding domestic troubles. We had that healing card here. Though there isn't much to be concerned about in moving forward, as long as you are showing a willingness to overcome any problem. Very nice. And I was reading that on the page 99. I noticed a number, if that is going to mean anything to you. Okay, so you are on the right path and you need to allow yourself to be. Make that choice, you know, go for it. Don't let fear guide you. This is really what the message is about today. Lots going on and a lot of new things, if anything. It may seem like dark because I don't know what new things is going on to you. But if you could please let me know, I'd love it. Because, you know, when you do a reading and there is, you know, only 3 people at the beginning of the channel, when I was doing a reading, I was like, oh my God, this reading is for that. I was calling my friend, this is for you, you know. But now that there is a little bit more viewers, the messages are obviously more extending. They may mean something to someone and nothing to some other. So obviously don't let that, you know, make you feel sad. It's just, it could be that there is no message for you today, and that's fine. There'll be something else for you tomorrow. You know what I just noticed? I took that out because I wanted to do charms. I was thinking of my dear friend today who helped me with that. Like this charm ball here is not the ball itself, but the inside was like the last item that I needed. I apologize for the noise. I'm going to cover the mic. And that just pushed me with going ahead with sharing the messages I was getting. So, a little hello to one of our first little bees. Here we go. A few. What am I going to use? I guess I can put them on this. I want it all. background messages. Whoa, that's a lot. Let's see what we got. What fell here? A pearl, purity. That takes me back to this. Okay, I'm just like the light, and maybe the pearl will mean something else to you, but this is what I'm getting here. This light from Kumara. Okay, we have a little tea messages. What do we have? Be guided, listen to the whispers of the universe. That's been telling you, you've been said that since the beginning of this reading with Sanat Kumara. Personal growth lie within the unknown. Courage permits you to explore this space. This is our Ace of Wands, of Sword here. The brightness of your being is generated from within. Again, we are back to the light. What else do we have? Ooh, this is... I feel like... Is it a witch? Yes, I was talking about the moon. We have the moon, like the witch flying over the... You know, like... I kind of get the picture from the moon that I was looking at earlier, like almost a E.T. thing, you know. That's what I'm picturing, like the character flying in front of the moon. I sort of E.T. Maybe that would mean something to you. With the witch flying on her broom, I feel like I can't help but thinking of the bird as well. A message coming to you faster than you expect. We have a dog right here. Made by Crystal. You can see her store information and her information in the information of the channel, because she creates a bunch of fun stuff. So we have a dog which talks about loyalty, somebody, a best friend. What do we have here? We have a flamingo that talks about, to me, twin flames and couples. And with pink, I'm thinking only of Mother Mary. I find also balance, because he's standing on his leg, on one leg. It's hard to see. I hope you can see, like the flamingo is standing on this one leg here. We have the Christmas wreath, which to me, you know, talks about holiday, family, love, hope. We have the spade, which takes us back to the sword. And then we have letters. What is that, a J? I'm picturing an R or a J here. That's probably a J. So letter J, Joy, Jeremy, Jeremiah, Janice, Journey, whatever. If it is a R, well, you know, whatever starts with an R. But I think it's a J. We have the letter M, morning, Maria, mother, mom, marriage, music, and we have the letter Q. So with Q, that's harder. What do we have? Current, question answered. I love that we have the dog, so you know, you have good, faithful, loyal friend around you. Okay, so that was fun. I need to get going with my day, so I'm going to close this up with do I want to go for a message with from Mother Mary now? Okay, I'm going to get a healing card first, because s'il vous plaît, nos anges nous guident, message from the healing, and with the Oracle of the Healing Angel card, because there is some healing, definite you know, acknowledgement of mental anguish. So let's see what the angels can help you with. Middle path, which takes me back to this right here, when you're in the middle and need to make that choice. I have a little light that I want to move. It's a bead too, by the way, so you know, that takes me back to creation too, the bead. Middle path, embrace both sides. Oh, interesting. Since you had to make a choice here, maybe the choice is to go with both. The middle path is the road to balanced and more peaceful life. For some of you, that may also be the path of least resistance, so whatever that means for you. Archangel Metatron, I pray to him before every guidance. I am your link between heaven and earth. Again, being in the middle here. Between your humanity and your divinity. I am here to help you heal the conflicts that exist between your heart and your mind. Feel me in your heart and thoughts. Through oneness, there is love. Lovely. Thank you, Metatron. Okay. Let's see what Mother Mary is going to tell us today. S'il vous plaît. Oopsie. Here we are. Maman Marie, s'il vous plaît. A message for you, please. Marie. Two. Can I have just one, s'il vous plaît? Aïe, aïe, aïe. S'il vous plaît, Maman Marie, message pour petite abeille. S'il vous plaît, Maman Marie. Let me get a clear... Thank you. Our Lady of Becoming. And we're on the becoming, you know, with the ace again, with the newness. It looks like she's becoming after some rest. You may be uncertain about your future. You do not have to become anxious about how to make things happen, nor do you need to know all the details of what shall be. You needn't be in control of the mystery to benefit from it. Surrender your concern into Mother Mary's cares and take a step, any step that feels right for you. We're back to that again. So don't let the fear get you. Keep going. Trust the universe. And that's it. You'll have your answer. You'll have your next. This is what else but to get up every morning and keep going, you know? What else can you do? S'il vous plaît. Merci. What jumped out like that? I love that the ends of prayer, trusting, taking the light, accepting the light, the connections too. Go ahead and brag. That goes well with here. Like when you speak the truth, when you speak the truth, there is no bragging. You say things how they are. Be someone's biggest fan. You will both feel amazing. That's awesome. My little bees, I am your biggest fan. Have a wonderful weekend. I know I'll be talking to you soon. Sending you love. Bye-bye.